What's up, guys? Turbo Man 351 here. Yeah, guys, it's not good, man. It's not good. It sucks, man. What can you say? Yeah, guys, I broke another piston. It was the number 5 hole last time, if you remember. Now it's the number 4 hole. Yep, I broke another ringland, dude. I broke the ringland there. Broke the ringland there. Like, what gives, man? Why are these pistons breaking? Well, I did some checking on the forums all over the interwebs, and there's a history of people breaking SRP pistons right here at the ringlands. Bad casting, dude. Okay? Now, my rings are gapped to 20 thousandths. I'm only running 7 to 9 pounds. But, I did start to turn it up. And when I did that, that's when I started breaking the pistons. So it's obviously my fault. I'll take the blame for that. But here my mechanic doodled. He was scribbling down here on the box here that the pistons came in. And he was gapping them. And it says there 20 thousandths top, 22 thousandths on the second ring. Which is, that's nothing, dude. That's not even a gap, okay? So what happened? They got hot and they broke. Now, I have run lesser gap and run higher boost with different pistons and they did not break. Okay, so there obviously is a casting problem with SRP pistons and their manufacturer and where they get them. I mean, hands down, that's a no-brainer. But yes, the gap is way too small, I believe, to run 15, 16 pounds of boost. 20 thousandths gap is really sketchy. I'll be honest with you, that is not enough gap to support that type of boost. It's just, it isn't. And I honestly believe that, yeah, fatigue and the pistons had a lot to play with it, but also those rings were butting and breaking. Kind of weird, but I've had other pistons that did not do that, you know what I mean? But then again, I don't know what the gap really was on those. I ran the Speed Pro pistons, the stock replacement pistons for 351 Windsors, the forged ones. Ran ass cast heads, had up to 23 pounds of boost on that with the micro squirt. Man, insane amount of power. Loved it. And I've been trying to get back to that power level ever since I changed the setup, you know. It's interesting. When you go with bigger flowing heads and a bigger cam, it's like you're letting more of that heat into the cylinder. You know what I mean? Because now the valve's hanging up, you know, open a little bit longer. The duration's longer, so it's going to hang the valve open longer. It's going to push the valve open further, and it's going to cause more heat. Could be a problem there. I'm not sure. Maybe not. We're going to go back to the F-cam because the overlap and the duration, you only want like 4 degrees of overlap between the two durations. The guy at the turbo cam place told me. And so going back to the F-cam would be better. The turbo would spool faster. And I'm not a stroker motor. I'm just bored 30 over. I'm a stock stroke. I'm a 3.5 stroke, 3.5 stroke. So, you know, I don't know, dude. You know, doing this hobby can get troublesome sometimes, you know what I mean? And just drive you nuts. But it's part of it, you know what I mean? We'll get back there. We're going to gap the pistons to 30 thousandths. And I'm going back with DSS pistons. I had these pistons in the beginning, if you guys remember, a while ago when I got the heads and I did that video. And I had those pistons. I ran them. They were fine. They were just fine, right? And then I got this stupid itch to let those go and drop the compression lower so I can add tons of more boost. But I didn't think about the drivability of the car would be horrible. And so I'm learning as I go, you know what I mean? You want between like 9 to 5 to 10 to 1 compression on turbo car to have good drivability and the car still get up and go. Spool the turbo, you know what I mean? These new pistons that I'm getting here from DSS will put me at 9.6 to 7, which is outstanding, perfect. They got these Napier rings that are coming in the mail. These are for extreme power adder. Okay, steel ring set, Napier ring 2. We're getting the FX series pistons. They should be here next week. And we're going to keep shooting for it, man. This should be the last straw here. 30 thousandths ring gap on the top, 31, 32 on the second ring. is plenty of cushion to run 20 pounds of boost. 17 pounds is my sweet spot in this car, in this setup, to make about 700 horsepower. That dyno grab that you guys saw a while ago, where it was like 739 horsepower, 742 torque, that was with DSS pistons. But stupid me, I don't know why I did this, man. Just stupid, watching too much YouTube and thinking, oh, that would be better, I'll just do that, and then changing it, and no, you don't do that. And as soon as I went over to these pistons, I started breaking them, and just dumb stuff, dude, dumb stuff. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Learn from my mistakes, man. When you hit your power number and you're happy with it, don't change nothing. It's when you start changing stuff, you start breaking stuff, things go south. So, yeah, the motor's out, dude. Like I said, man, this is like the 8th time in the past 2-3 months this motor's been out. That is insane. That is crazy. That would drive anybody absolutely nuts and absolutely just quit the hobby, right? But taking this motor out is so easy here at the Turboman shop, dude. It's really quick and fast. It's like NASCAR here, dude. I can have the motor out within like an hour and a half. Boom. Done. When I take the motor out, I pull everything out in one shot, dude. The transmission, everything. All comes out in one shebango. And it all goes back in one shebango. You know what I mean? So it's really easy. And after that, I just plug everything in, torque everything down, and we're off and running again. So we're going to keep shooting for it, dude. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep going at it, dude. You know, as long as the good Lord blesses me with the money to continue the hobby and try to enjoy it. I mean, you have to learn this, man. I'm learning the hard way. That's the problem. You know what I mean? You ever have your old man say that to you? Son, you're going to learn the hard way if you don't listen to me, right? Well, that's me. So that's where we're at, man. I thought I'd give a quick shout out, let you guys know what's going on. I haven't made a video in a while because I've been kind of down in the slumps, you know. Whatever. It's just nuts, dude. You know, trying to stay at a certain power level and just stay there, and where all you have to do is just change the oil, maybe the plugs once in a while. You're chasing tunes down. You're trying to get the right tune. If the car don't run right, you have to have it tuned again, and that costs money. It can get very pricey. It's almost, I wanted to go to a carburetor setup, but trying to find a good carb tuning guy on a turbo car, on a blow-through application, is even more money than it is to tune an EFI car. And those carburetors, those blow-through carburetors, are expensive. Way too much money, dude. And so we're not going to go that route. But anyway, thought I'd give a quick update. That's what's going on. I haven't really changed anything on the car. You know, got the new coil. The plugs are burning really good, really nice spark. Don't have no spark issues. That's a good thing. That's about it, man. Just trying to keep the car together. It's been very hot. I don't drive the car when it's like, if it's like 85 or hotter, I don't drive the turbo car. It's just too hot. I don't have AC. You know, I don't have none of that stuff. So that's that. We're going to be putting the blue car together, the other Fox body that I have, and that is just going to be an absolute standard, regular 302, maybe an X cam, and just play with it, man. But have something continuously running that I can enjoy, because I'm constantly down with this car, you know? But that's where it's at, dude. That's what we're doing. I did get something else I got the other day. No, I'm not jumping ship on the Ford motor. Okay, I came across this for $100 and I grabbed it. There's a 5.3 LS engine. It needs to be bored, needs to be honed out. One of the cylinders is a little sketchy. You know, I think it's because it sat really long time and it had water in it, and that bore that the piston was in just rusted bad, and it pitted. So just to have it on, I'm going to put this in my Chevrolet truck because I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know. The parts for that are endless and they're cheap. To put one of those in a Fox body, I don't know. I just want power, and I want it consistent, cheap, and easy. Right? So, I don't know, dude. That's where I'm at. That's what we're doing over here at Turboman 51. I hope you guys are having fun. Hope your cars are running good, running strong. If there's anything you want to put in the comments to help me out, what I'm doing wrong, or any suggestions, hey, please hit it below, man. I'd really appreciate it. You know what I mean? Anything would help. So that's about it. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, support all the other Fox Body content out there. Peace.